my name is Caroline and I like to read books, so let's talk about them. Today's video is going to be my November TBR and I'm pretty excited because I've got a few fantasy books here that I'm really excited to read, but also I'm just excited for November in general for two reasons. The first is that it's my birthday this month. On the 5th of November, I will be 23 years old, which is terrifying and a part of me really doesn't want to acknowledge it, but also I'm excited because I know that I'll probably get books as gifts. Secondly, I will be traveling later in the month. On the 20th of November, my boyfriend and I are heading to Japan for nearly a month and I am like so amazingly excited. I've been looking forward to it all year. It's just going to be awesome. But I thought I would mention it right at the start of November so you guys know that later in the month I'm going to be uploading videos a little irregularly because obviously I'll be traveling around. But anyway, enough of an introduction. Let's jump into my TBR. So the first book is actually what I'm currently reading at the moment and I'm about halfway through it and absolutely adore it so far. And it's The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, which is the sequel to The Name of the Wind, which everyone should read. It was amazing. And this one is amazing as well. It's 1,000 pages, but I am seriously powering through it. Like, I can't put it down. It is so beautifully written. I've cried, I've laughed. I love the characters, I love the action. It's just amazing and I cannot wait to finish this. So when I finish that, I'm gonna read The Slow Regard of Silent Things, also by Patrick Rothfuss, and this is just a short story that follows one of the minor characters in the series, and I know a lot of people don't like it as much as the other books, but it's a character that I'm really intrigued by. I find her charming and interesting and cute, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Apparently it's really beautifully written, which doesn't surprise me considering how amazing the writing is in the other two books, but yeah, I know that I'll like it when I get to it, and it's nice and short, so I'll power through it. Next up, I'd like to read The Young Elites by Marie Lu. I haven't read anything by her before, but I've heard really amazing things about her writing. I don't actually know if this series is like fantasy or dystopian, but I'm trying to avoid looking up too much about it because I kind of want to go into it not knowing anything. The concept sounds really cool. I've read the blurb and I'm interested by it, so I'm hoping that I'll really enjoy this. Next up we have And I Darken by Kirsten White, which is like a dark fantasy set in the Ottoman Empire. It's actually kind of funny because when this came out, I was like super crazy excited to read it because it sounds like something I'm really going to enjoy, but instead it kind of just sat on my shelf. I don't even have a reason for not reading it. I think I just got excited about other books and forgot about this one. So I've spent the past like 2 months just watching other people rave about this book, so I definitely want to read it before I go away. The final book that I plan to read this month is Shadows of Self by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the series that takes place 300 years after the events of the Mistborn trilogy, and I wasn't sure I was going to like this series, but the first book was really amazing because it's set in the same world and has the same feel as the Mistborn books, but also it's in a setting where it's entering the technological age and suddenly there's guns and all these different problems and stuff, and the two main characters are absolutely amazing, so I'm really keen to continue it because there's more of the series that I want to read. Honestly, I plan on finishing these 5 books before I head overseas on the 20th. I haven't decided what books I'm going to take with me to Japan yet. I'm thinking maybe I'll take something by a Japanese author just to be really cute, but yeah, I have no idea at the moment. Anyway, I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, so be sure to like this one and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned on those days for more bookish goodness. Toodaloo!